You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. It is Belynda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your weekly Days of Our Lives prediction edition. This is where I take confirmed official spoilers and I extrapolate of what I think is coming soon on the Peacock soap. And I always invite your comments. I love your comments. I encourage them. Even if you strongly disagree with me, that's great. We're having a conversation about soap operas that we enjoy together. So I love the back and forth. All right, I've got 3 predictions for you. One for Harris Michaels, one for Leo and Dimitri, and one for Chad and Stephanie. Hey, if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. And now let's jump right in. My first prediction, and I feel pretty confident about this, is that Harris Michaels is going to be the cop that replaces Shawn Brady over at the SPD. On Tuesday, October 17th, Harris Michaels pitches a job to someone. I think it's likely to Rafe Hernandez because Kate Roberts was pushing him and said, they're going to need someone to fill in. And, he is an ex-Navy SEAL and he's no longer brainwashed and recently got out of a mental institution. So why not give him a badge and gun, right? I do suspect that Harris will be hired despite all of these things in the cons column of the pro and con sheet that Rafe should sketch up about this. Rafe does need another top cop now that Shawn Brady has bailed on Salem and taken himself off to get outpatient rehab near his mom, dad, and sister. The SPD seems to have appallingly low standards. I mean, with his record, Harris should not be hired, but I do expect he will be. At the same time that he's lobbying to be the new cop in town, Ava is over at Statesville Prison getting blackmailed by Clyde Weston. He is angry that she brought Susan home. He had Tripp slashed at work, a minor but threatening injury, and tells Ava she's going to run his drug operation for him or else Tripp will pay. So she's going to agree. But this is interesting because with her new boyfriend, a new cop, that spells big drama. I know a lot of fans are torn about them. There seems to be 2 hardcore camps. A lot of people who find Harris and Ava interesting, a lot who say, I just fast forward. I personally enjoy him, but I'm also a longtime Y&R and GH watcher. I watch all 4 of the current soaps, and I enjoy them. I did love Steve Burton as Jason Morgan on General Hospital. I honestly preferred him, though, as Dylan McAvoy over on Y&R, if you guys watch either of those soaps. I also enjoy him as Harris, and I particularly enjoy his vibe with Tamara Braun. She has been good on Days as Ava, and she was amazing on GH as well. She played 2 different characters over there, and she was great in both roles. So, I know a lot of you aren't going to like it, but he's not going anywhere for a while. I'm very interested to know if Days of Our Lives is going to renew Steve Burton for another year. If you don't know, it was October 2022 that he signed a 1-year deal with Days of Our Lives. And of course, even if they don't renew or he doesn't want to renew and he's offered, we still have 6 more months of him because they shoot so far ahead. I do hope we get some kind of confirmation one way or another if he's going to stick around for longer. So I do think Harris is going to be hired. I think he's going to be Jada's new partner to replace Shawn Brady, who, of course, I am terribly sad to leave. I love Brandon Beemer and I will miss him, but this is what we have. All right, my second prediction, Leo and Dimitri are going to escape and go on the lam. So in the new Days of Our Lives promo, Dimitri von Leuschner asked Little Lady Whistleblower to break him out of University Hospital. Jada arrested him and slapped cuffs on Dimitri for attempted murder of Gabby Hernandez and Stephen DiMera. The only reason he's not in jail is because Vivian Alamain put a bullet in his back and he's recovering. Leo warned Dimitri, don't go getting murdery, and Dimitri said, okay, and then he went and did it anyway. So these 2 have a lover's quarrel on Wednesday, October 18th, per confirmed spoilers. Then on Thursday, confirmed spoilers say the guys try and figure a way out of this mess, and it looks like the week of October 23rd, they make a big move. If anyone has a key to handcuffs lying around, it is saucy little minx Leo Stark. He's probably got standard metal cop cuffs in his personal toy box, and pink fuzzy ones and big leather strappy ones, 50 Shades style. So getting his Eurotrash lover out of the cuffs should not be a problem. The big problem is going to be evading the police. And if Harris lands the job as I predicted, he might be a little harder to escape than they anticipated. Harris is a bit more hardcore and physical than Jada or Rafe, either one. So Leo and his lover better watch their step. Right now, only Dimitri is in trouble with the law. But if Leo helps break him out, as I suspect he will, then he's going to be a wanted man too for aiding and abetting an alleged killer. Will Leo and Dimitri wind up getting tossed into jail together? Wouldn't that be romantic? At least they can share a cell and enjoy some quality time together for 15 to life, depending on the charges. We'll see how far they get and who catches them, but I do predict they will be on the lam within the next week or two. All right, our third and final prediction. Will Chad cave to pressure and propose to Stephanie, but she is totally over it and says no? Things are going to get rough and rocky, even more so between Chad and Stephanie this coming week. In spoilers from the promo, we see Stephanie very upset with her man, and very deservedly so. Why? She leans down to give him a little kissy on the neck while he's sitting on the couch, and he flinches away from her. It is horrible. That is not what any woman wants. And she immediately confronts him about it, and looks like that happens on Monday, October 16th, based on the other spoilers we have. And then spoilers for Tuesday, October 17th, have Chad and EJ bonding over a loss. They are remembering Abigail on the occasion of her birthday, which is October 19th. Chad is hard hit, and he's feeling a bit guilty, I suspect, about moving on with Stephanie, even though his wife's been dead for more than a year. I feel really bad for Stephanie because Chad had her playing surrogate mom to his kids almost from the moment they started dating, and she totally stepped up. And then he wanted them all to move in together, so they did it. And she has been playing mom. She has been basically playing wife, all at Chad's request. And now he's pulling back and he's putting distance between them, all because he overheard her and her mom chatting about the potential for marriage. Not that she was expecting a ring next week. And she even reassured him it's too soon to talk about that, even though you can tell this whole thing is bothering her. But he's all freaked out and he's acting squirrely. And then there's a spoiler for October 23rd that week that says Steve Johnson puts Chad on the spot. It looks like he's going to apply some pressure to Chad about what are your intentions with my little girl. So I wonder if Chad's going to just start feeling the heat and kind of realize, okay, maybe I'm being a tool, and maybe he's going to propose. If so, I really hope Stephanie turns him down hard. He needs a kick in the pants reality check. Stephanie has been nothing but good to him and his kids, and he needs to get it together. He cheated on Abigail with Gwen and even got her pregnant. That's not cool. It's not like Chad's exactly a stand-up guy all the time. I know he thinks he is, but all of us who've been watching know his history. As for Stephanie, maybe she wants to think about giving Alex Kidiakis another chance. I mean, he'd marry her in a heartbeat, I think. We'll see how it works out for them. Those are my predictions. Drop your comments below. Agree, disagree, that's fine. I read all your comments. I appreciate the back and forth. I love discussing soaps with you guys here, and I appreciate you tuning in every day. Drop your comments. Click a like if you enjoyed this discussion, and definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Belynda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.